Do your Google, Facebook, and Zillow review pages reflect what your customers actually think about you? Do you have a jealous Joe or a nasty Nancy who is trying to tank your online reputation? Having all of your amazing service documented online for everyone to see is entirely in your control. And I'm going to give you a simple process and an awesome free tool to get it done. My name is Levi Jones. I'm the founder and head coach of Gorilla Realty. And if you're like I was, your customers love you, but the general public doesn't know about what they think. I'll show you the step by step process I use to get what my customers think about out of their heads and onto a review page. Plus, we created a free tool that makes collecting reviews across all the most popular platforms easy and repeatable. You'll have hundreds of real, not fake from a bot, 5-star reviews within days. Before we get into it, we did a full hour-long training on how we turned our awesome review pages into repeatable leads and business. So if you're interested in the whole training, complete with step-by-step scripts, every tool you need, just like this video, share it with another agent, and comment below that you did. Once you do, I'll send you a private link to the full resource. Now let's jump into it. In this video, first we'll cover how to build your power list. Your power list is the list of people who want to give you a glowing review, but haven't yet. We'll show you how to identify them and how to ask. Next, we'll cover what to offer as a simple bribe. Now, in any kind of marketing or persuasion, you can get people to do something by reducing the friction or increasing the bribe. We'll show you how to do both. And finally, we'll show you a simple tool that makes it easy. Our free tool manages all of your reviews from one simple location, filters out the bad ones, and makes it easy to collect hundreds of 5-star reviews. Before you can collect glowing reviews, you need to know who to ask. Let's build your power list, the people most likely to vouch for you, even if they've never hired you. All right, I don't want to make this part too complicated, but we're going to make a huge list of people that will potentially vouch for you or review you on the major platforms. Now, I don't want you to think too hard. I don't want you to think who's going to give me a 5-star, who might give me a 3-star. What about that cousin who may or may not like me? I'm not sure. I also don't want you to think that you're boxed into only your past clients. So if you are a brand new agent and you only have a few past clients, that does not stop you from getting dozens or even hundreds of reviews, because anybody is qualified to speak on your character, your professionalism, your integrity, et cetera, et cetera. And they don't have to have worked with you or bought a house from you in order to be able to leave a review of you as a person. Okay. That's the beauty of real estate, is that people can review you because you are your business. Okay. So I'm going to include this free tool. We're going to divide these lists into 2 lists. Number one, I'm going to have past clients, and then I'm going to have everyone else. We'll call them friends and family, but anybody else qualifies. If they can speak about you and your character, great. Again, I don't want you to think too hard about only including people that might give you 5-star reviews, because we have a free tool that's going to clean that up for you later. I want you to put any and everybody on this list. It'd be great if you had several hundred on this list, but we're going to go ahead and put in names and phone numbers for each person. Okay. And then we're going to send them all a message. Okay. The message is going to ask them to leave a review. And sometimes, though, in order to get people to do something, even if they want to do it, even if it's simple to do, you guys know this is true. Sometimes they need just a little bit of a nudge. All right, now that you've got your list, let's talk about what actually gets people to take action, what a little bribe can offer that they can't say no to. So it's important to understand that these people already want to recommend you. They just need a little nudge. And the nudges that we use, quite frankly, is a Starbucks gift card, a $5 Starbucks gift card. But it can be anything. It can be valuable information, PDFs. It just needs to be universally desired and easy to deliver. Okay. So we use Starbucks gift cards. They're super easy to deliver. Almost everybody wants free coffee. And then we send the ask. And this is why I wanted you to divide them into 2 groups, because the ask is going to be different for each group. The first group, you're going to say, hey, I need to ask you a favor. This is your past clients. I'm trying to build up my online profiles, and I'd love for you to leave an honest review of my service. You're not asking them to lie. It only takes 45 seconds and it helps me a ton. By the way, you want to send this even to those difficult clients. Again, we're going to use a tool that's going to clean out the bad reviews before they get posted online and never to be able to be taken off. And then we're going to say, hey, as a thank you, I'll send you a quick Starbucks gift card. Let me know if you would do this by replying to this text, and I'll send you the card. Okay. Now, simply offering the bribe is often that's enough to encourage the action. Okay. That gives them the nudge. And the people that you're close with, the friends and family, the past clients that you just really hit it off with, those people are going to probably attempt to refuse your bribe. They're going to say, well, you don't have to send me a card. I'm happy to do it. And it gives them the nudge anyways. Now, your friends and family, everyone else, you're going to give them a quick explanation of, hey, here's what I want from the review. You're just going to say the same thing, only you're going to say, instead of an honest review of my service, you're going to say, I want you to send me an honest review of me and what you know of me. Okay. Now, if they agree, and it's important to do it in this order where they send you, hey, yes, I'll do that thing that you're asking me to do. Okay. It's important to ask them. Then we go ahead and send them the link, and we send you the gift card immediately. Okay. We don't ask for the review, wait for them to get the review, and then deliver the gift card. We want to deliver the gift card. And you might be going, well, but what if they don't leave the review? Then I just wasted a gift card. Maybe so. You've given them some goodwill because everybody loves free coffee. But most people, it enacts a a thing called reciprocation. In other words, if you go ahead and give them the gift card, now they have to follow through. Okay, people feel like they have to follow through. It's a psychological thing that just happens with people, um, and you've activated that reciprocation. Now we're going to send them our Trustbuff link. We're not going to send them a direct link to Google or Zillow or Facebook. We're going to send them Trustbuff, and that's where I'm going to show you this brand new tool that makes this whole process super duper easy. Let me show you our new tool, Trustbuff. It's a central platform to host and manage all of your reviews in one place. So you're going to navigate to trustbuff.com. That's trustbuff.com. And you'll see a site like this. It's already free. It's available. There's no upsell later on. There's no add-ons that you have to add. It's genuinely a free tool that we created mostly for ourselves, but also we want to help real estate agents as well. And you can either enter in your email address there, or in my case, I already have an account. And so I'm going to go ahead and log in. And what I've done is I've already input some of the profiles, but if you haven't, you're just going to input your profiles here. Okay. You're going to put in your Google profile, your Yelp profile. By the way, if you don't have Yelp reviews, you should. Zillow, Realtor.com. Later on, we're going to be adding in Facebook functionality as well. But in the meantime, that's 4 of the major platforms that you can get reviews on. And you can also change your Trustbuff link. So in other words, it can be trustbuff.com/ and then your name. And if you haven't already, you should be saving your name so you're the first one to get it. But then you're going to have this link. Now, when you send this link, Trustbuff is going to, and we'll just do a quick demonstration. When you send this link to someone, it's going to do a round robin through the various platforms. So whichever one you need most, and if they all have roughly equal reviews, it's going to just round robin it. So when someone gets this, it says, hey, we want your feedback on Yelp. Okay. And if your customer says, if this is that difficult customer or that cousin who you're not sure if they really like you or not, if they talk crap behind your back and they go, oh, I don't really like them, I'm on a 1 star. Now, you wouldn't want that 1 star showing up on Yelp. Okay. And this is why agents are nervous about asking for reviews, because they're like, well, I think they like me. They seem to, but I'm not sure. I don't want that 1 star like memorialized on Yelp. But here's what happens when they click 1 star, they have the opportunity to put in, and by the way, this happens for anything other than a 4 star. They type in, hey, my name is Levi Jones. I'm your cousin. I really hate your guts. And really hated hate your guts and think you're a low life. Your guts and think you're oh, a low life. Now, we don't want that showing up on Yelp or Google or anywhere else. So here's what happens when they click submit. Guess what? We still want to know about it, particularly if it's a past client. We want the opportunity to make things right, to change. We just don't want it showing up online and tainting our online reputation for forever. So here's what happens. It goes to our internal reviews. Okay. And so when you have that, it filters out anything other than a 5-star. Now, if it's a 5-star, okay, so let's go to that. Let's go to that link again. And again, this is the next person. So this person, they loved you, and they go, "Hey, great." They give 5-star. It immediately redirects them to the Zillow profile where they can actually fill out and write a review there. Okay. And then if so we've pre-screened and we can begin to collect reviews. The same thing would happen for Google, for realtor.com, etc. So just by having a Trustbuff link, again, it buffs the anything less than 5 stars, which again, we want when people look for us online, we want boom, 5-star reviews all over the place. And we want the opportunity. And by the way, if you've been in this business in any amount of time, you've had the people that were difficult to work with. You did your best for them. You did an awesome job, and they just didn't see it that way. Okay, great. You want that feedback. You want to accept the constructive criticism. You don't want it to taint your online reputation for forever. That's what Trustbuff is about. So go ahead and sign up for a Trustbuff account. It's totally free. There's no upsell later on or anything like that. We'd love to have you on the platform. I'd love to see you have tons and tons of reviews. Thanks for sticking with me. I can't wait to hear about you using Trustbuff to collect hundreds of great reviews. Remember, we do a full 1-hour training that goes with this on how to turn reviews into leads and new business. To get access, simply like this video. It helps us in the algorithm. Share it with a friend who doesn't have any reviews yet, and comment below that you did. We'll send you a private link to the full resource, which includes a step-by-step, links to the tools, and everything you need. No upsell, I promise. And if you like this idea, we share new ones just like this twice a week on this channel. So subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss them. See you next time.
Look, we've doubled our real estate business 3 times since 2019. If you want the full breakdown, exact scripts, step-by-step processes, and our brand new tool, drop a comment below.
No gimmicks, no paywalls. We're sending it completely free because we know it works.
Just type "send it" in the comments and we'll get it to you ASAP.
And if this was helpful, stick with us. We're dropping more strategies twice a week. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's next.